Hello everyone. Today our topic is what is Azure Service Bus? Why use it? Real-time example. Who will use it? Why will they use it? How to use it in C Sharp? So this is our basic question. That's why we are going to discuss this. For example, if I click here, what is the Azure Bus Services? Azure Bus Services is fully managed enterprise messages broker hosted in Microsoft Azure. It acts as a asynchronous communication backbone that allows different application services or microservices to exchange the data reliably without needing to be connected at the same time. It handles messages through primary communication patterns. Queue point to point messages are sent to queue and processed by a single consumer. Once a consumer processes a message, it is removed from the queue. This is ideal for the load leveling and asynchronous task processing. Topic and subscription. Publish subscriber message are sent to a topic and multiple independent subscriber can receive a copy of the message. Subscribers can also use the filter to receive only the specific message they carry about. Why use it? Core benefit. Traditionally, direct API call like HTTP REST call couple services together tightly. If if the receiving service goes down, the calling service fail. Azure Service solve this by introducing the decoupling resilience. Decoupling producer and consumer don't need to know about each other. A web application can drop a message into a queue and immediately respond to a user, while background work process that takes on pace. Reliability and durability. If your backend process service crashes, massive fail, is it is a queue until the service come back online. Zero message loss. Load delivering. If your system experiences a sudden massive traffic spike, flash sale check-in request pile up and safely queue instead of crashing your database or backend server from the overload. Duplicate detection ordering. It's for strict ordering session at automated duplication so messages are processed correctly. Real-time example: e-commerce order processing. The order placement. A customer click place order. The front-end API instantly save the order to a database and publish on the order placed message to a Azure Bus Services topic. The fan out publish script induction. Three separate messages to a topic via inventory services, uh, billing payment services, or notification services. This page. Why immediately WhatsApp? The result: the notification services crashes temporarily. The message remains safely in the subscription queue. It will process the as it's recover the without affecting the customer's ability to check out the pay. Who will use it? Software engineer, enterprise architects design the distributed systems, define the messaging contracts, and then configure the queue topic and filter. Cloud DevOps engineer provision service bus namespaces, manage security access policies, and monitor the scaling metrics. The application themselves, such as the ASP.NET Core API or background work services, act as a automatic sender and receiver. Why they will use it? Engineers use it, eliminate tightly coupled code, prevents cascading system failure, and simplify scaling complex applications. Business use it to ensure high availability, prevent data loss during the traffic spike, and guarantee the background services like billing, invoicing, and messages. How to use it in C Sharp. Example: we need to add the Azure Nugget packages. Need to add reference. This is the connection string, queue name, and this is the client variable. Here we are passing the messages and click send message, and similarly we can receive. So in short, uh, Azure Bus Services is the process in which that we use to manage the data that is in the queue. For example, if we want to send the message to the 1,000 user If this message are sent via a traditional API, then if there is something some issue in the API or database down or server down, so message will be lost. But if we are Azure services, message remain in the Azure bus services and they can be returned and sent again. So Azure bus services can be used to process that data that is in the huge data. This data can be about the email, or this data can be about the call messaging or something like that. So it decouples the dependency and improve the queue process method.